Big one for Kobe and the Lakers. And then the Jazz. They get an old friend, Andre Kirilenko, back for the first time this postseason. Utah up 3. Kobe. Tie game. And then Utah would not be denied, showing heart and guts at home. Darren Williams gives Utah the lead by 2 with that tough jumper.
Great shots.
But speaking of great shots and money performers, Derek Fisher. Oh, my goodness. The three-pointer is good. Lakers up 1, 20 points for Derek Fisher. Now, Utah, Wesley Matthews. Matthews for 3. No, there's a loose ball. Kobe Bryant gets a handle on it, and he gets fouled. And yes, Bryant made both free throws. So Utah's got a chance with 4.4 seconds left, down 1 to the Lakers. What a finish for this game on ABC. Darren Williams couldn't ask for a better look here. No. How about Matthews? The tip, no good. And the Lakers hang on, take another look. This is how close Utah came to winning Game 3. I mean, a great look by Darren Williams. And Matthews sneaks in there underneath behind Pau Gasol. Not to be. The Lakers would find a way. And poor Kyle Korver, because it wasn't for him, Utah would not have been in this game. And how about the Lakers? The 21st time now they're up 3 games to none, and they've gone on to sweep those series 12 times. Kobe Bryant, 35 points, 7 assists, his 69th career 30-point playoff game. And Kobe is with ABC's Heather Cox.
Kobe, 4.4 seconds left, up by 1. How did you keep your composure after you guys turned the ball over?
Well, I mean, mistakes happen. And you just got to let it go and move on to the next one. You know, I felt it was important for Ron to take Darren in that last possession, you know, so he can redeem himself from the past.
The last 2 years, you guys have won the first 2 games at home and then come to Salt Lake and lost Game 3. How did you break the trend tonight?
Well, we played hard. You know, we understood the importance of this game, and, you know, we learned from our past year's experience.
Talk specifically about that experience. You're playing against a very young Utah Jazz team. Just how much does that experience kick in?
Well, it's a big factor for us. You know, they're young, but they're extremely well coached. You know, they execute their system extremely well. So, you know, when you're playing against them, you have to be extremely disciplined and show a lot of poise.
Midway through that fourth quarter, you guys went about 3 minutes without making a field goal, and then everything turned around, and then you guys couldn't miss. Describe the level of intensity and focus it takes for you guys late in a game.
Well, I mean, we're getting great shots. I mean, they were great looks, and it was just a matter of time before they started falling.
Kobe, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Lakers going up 3 games to none on the Jazz, now 6-1 against the Jazz this year. They've won 5 straight postseason games against Utah, and it's the 21st time in franchise history the Lakers go up 3 games to none, and only 8 times was there even a Game 5. Kobe, you're wondering, now averaging over 26 points per game in his career against the Jazz in the postseason. With more, let's send it out to Stuart Scott.
Linda, the Los Angeles Lakers join the Phoenix Suns and the Orlando Magic as teams with 3-zip leads in their playoff series. What's going on? Stuart Scott alongside Mike Wilbon, Hall of Famer, 5-time NBA champion Magic Johnson, Emmy Award-winning Mike Wilbon, and long drive hitting 330 with his 3-wood, John Anderson, with his 3-wood, John Barry. Guys, the Lakers and the Jazz. We had as much fun watching this game as we've had all year long. And if I were to tell you before the game that Kyle Korver would have 23 and Ron Artest would have 20, what would you have said?
Well, wouldn't have believed it. And let me just tell you, Wilby and John, that was the best game Ron Artest has played as a Laker all season long. People were still questioning whether it was Trevor Ariza, Ron Artest. Ron Artest played great, 20 points, but also got great help from Derek Fisher, who also scored 20 points and then opened it up for Kobe Bryant.
Well, it was impressive all the way. And you mentioned Kobe Bryant, and he's 0 for 4 to start the fourth quarter, but what does he do? He makes his last 3, a huge 3-point shot. This is still the best closer in the game. Yes, LeBron James might be the best player in the world. He is the MVP, but Kobe Bryant at the end of games, there's nobody better, and he does it again.
Speaking of the end of the game, very interesting drama. Lakers have the ball, inbounds play, and it not even it appears like Derek Fisher got drugged down. Derek Fisher got drugged down.
That's pass interference.
That's a personal foul, pass interference, and this is the last play. How close it was, the shot and then the tap, which would have been good.
Well, Kobe Bryant off the hook there. That's his man, Wes Matthews, who ran right by him. No box out. Kobe got caught watching the paint dry, watching the basketball, and here comes Matthews, and just by inches.
2-1 on the rim.
Look at 2-1.
You know what the question is? Can Utah play any better than they did in this game? Kyle Korver comes off the bench, hits 9 out of 10 shots. Darren Williams gives you the game you know you need from him, 28 points, 9 assists. You even get some minutes, productive 17 minutes out of Andrei Kirilenko, which is a total bonus. That's like, you know, just minutes from heaven. You don't know you're going to get those at all when the series begins. So what is it, 26 out of 31 free throws, even though Carlos Boozer missed a couple of critical ones. What is it that Utah's supposed to do better to just hang on in this series and win Game 4? I'm not sure there's anything they can't.
They're not better. The LA Lakers beat them on the inside in the first 2 games. Today it was the guard play. They get 89 points of the 111 from the guards. Gasol has another great game. Need to use him more. I'm going to harp on that. He only gets 12 shots. He gets 17 rebounds along with that. Bynum doesn't even score, and yet here they are winning in a hostile environment on the road again. I don't hear a whole lot about what's wrong with the Lakers anymore.
Well, give Coach Jerry Sloan a lot of credit. They were well prepared. Utah Jazz played great, but they just got beat by a better team.
But what does this do to their psyche then? I mean, like Wilbon said, they played the game of their playoff season. Kyle Korver has 23 points, and yet they still don't win. What does this do to their psyche?
Well, first of all, Stuart, don't forget something. This Utah team will come out and play hard Game 4. They will play hard. They play harder than anybody else. But the problem is, can they duplicate the same game in Game 4? And most times you don't. So, yes, it's an uphill battle for Utah Jazz, but they will come and play hard. The Laker team, it says more about the Lakers than it does the Utah Jazz. This told me that the Lakers are serious about trying to win a championship.
I'll tell you what it does. It makes the travel agencies busy in Utah City. So, they're picking up the phones right now. That's all she wrote.
22 lead changes in this game. Both teams shoot either 47% or 48%, and it is a very close game at the end. As for the Lakers, their 13 three-point shots, the most they have had in a postseason game for the Lakers since 1998.